Xbox One S, no power. Let me show you what's going on. I already have the board out of the housing. But before I pulled the board out of the housing, the first thing I tested, once I removed the power supply, I wanted to check and see if we had a 12-volt short. Test both sides of the connector. These sides should not be shorted together, and they are. So we definitely have a 12-volt short. And the next thing you want to do is a visual inspection. But we didn't really have a major issue till we got to here. And as you can see, we have some problems. So I'm going to try and clean this up a little bit and see if it's the corrosion causing our short or if it's the chip. For that, I will use my ultrasonic toothbrush. Looks like we might be missing a pin or some pads. I'm gonna grab my pin grinder real quick and see if we're missing a connection here, if that's just corroded away or if it's completely gone, and it appears to be completely gone. I'm gonna make a little test point right here, see if we still have a connection. Does not appear so. Looks like this trace is gone. Looks like we're going to have to remove that chip and see if we still have a problem. We still have a short on the line, so I'm going to have to pull out the thermal camera and we are going to have to inject voltage and see if we can track down this short. Using PSU channel 2, we're going to be looking at the amperage meter. I got it set at 1 volt, 3 amps, and we're just going to make contact with ground and just see if we see anything getting warm. Ooh, we do immediately, right here. Right there. Appears it is this one on the thermal camera that is getting warm. So we're going to pull it and see if we relieve our short. So a lot of heat to work in this area. And it appears that we have relieved our short. Excellent. Our problems are not all solved. We still have the issue of this guy. Do not have connection from here to here. So we are going to have to reestablish this connection. Grab our handy dandy grinding tool. Some scraping. Let me throw my expected temperatures up for this job. These temperatures are brought to you by the Amazon associate links in the description. If you head to my video description and click on one of these links and buy any of this equipment, or if you buy anything during that session, a small portion of that purchase will go to supporting the channel. And I greatly appreciate you. It won't cost you an extra dime. Ouch. So you want to measure here is ground and make sure we don't have continuity to ground. But I do want to make sure we have continuity from pin. Excellent. All the flux out of there. The reason why we use UV curable solder mask on here is to hold the jumper in place because the solder will wet when we're putting the new chip on. If we're not careful, the jumper will just suck right into the solder or float off the board or float into another pad. I'm going to stick my big UV lamp on there for a few minutes, check in on Phil and see what he's screwing up today, and I'll be back. Should be well cured here. Looks good. Next thing I need to do is grab the donor board, pull this chip off the donor board and a MOSFET, and then we'll proceed from there. Let's grab our donor chip. Grab our donor MOSFET. I'm going to mix in some leaded just to lower the working temperature in here. Doesn't matter if these bridge together, they're the same line. Throw this one back on. Get the solder here. Waiting on that center pad. Put it in place. Smooth up. Let it tight down for a second. And press down. And hopefully we're golden. It looks like we're connected. Excellent. See how we did on the rest. That was really good. Looking good. Check and make sure we don't have a short again. And no short. So far so good. Checking on voltage. 11.8. Good. So I think the power supply is just fine. Excellent. I hope this video is being helpful to you in your repair journey. Just a reminder, if this is something beyond what you want to try yourself, I do offer these services. Just head over to micromage.repair, click free quote, fill out the form, and I'll get back to you personally. Time for the moment of truth. Well, again, hopefully nothing goes bang. It's a good sign. The fan turned on. Boom. We are clearly back up and running, and we are not having a no power problem anymore. Excellent. If you enjoyed this video, I think you'll enjoy this one right here, and I'll see you there.